Corrupt, the lot of them. Rotten to the spoiled boots. I hate 'em all. Hate 'em but loathe 'em. Capitalist swine. The factory owners and the landlords, all swine. I hate 'em, the lot of 'em. I hate the ruddy socialists just as much, mind. Mark my words. If they get in, they'll be worse than the Tory landlords. I hate 'em. It's the bloody Pope and the Germans I blame. Nobody listens. Bloody Roman Catholic Church. Prussian militarism. All plotting together. They think I can't see through them. Well, George Irons can. I like to see 'em burn. Yes, that's what I say. Burn bloody old families of 'em. 'Cause families, you can't talk to me about family life. 'Cause you'll see, George Irons will get 'em. I'll start a war great enough to rid 'em all. Just you mark my words. George Irons will get 'em.
George Irons, are you the man who is going to start the Great War? Set man against man and risk bringing the whole earth to its knees in hitherto unheard of death and destruction?
Sod off, God. What the hell's it got to do with you?
Well, with what I am about to show you, I hope we might just change your mind.
I wish these fanatical religious types would leave me to my own peace and tranquility. What the hell's going on? You nearly had me eye out.
Well, Mr. Irons, I'm the Dinka Juju Man, and I'm what you call a guardian angel. It is my job to show people like you the other side.
I'll show you to the side of me boot if you don't leave me alone.
We are about to enter the place of judgment, Mr. Irons, the crossroads between perpetual bliss and lots of nasty teeth gnashing.
You utter ignoramus, Juju. This is me ruddy kitchen, look! Where's my mangle gone? What the hell's going on?
The infallible judgment of souls, Mr. Irons.
Not in my bloody house, it isn't.
I think it's finished its cycle now, lovey. The short life and soul of Reverend Ronald Ramsden. Well, it's still covered in smegs.
Well, Ramsden, can you explain your legendary meanness? And, furthermore, can you tell the jury why you put a threepenny banger into poor blind Mr. Temple's prize cucumber the night before the 1887 Dingleton Country Show?
I felt very jealous of that cucumber.
Guilty of avarice, guilty of meanness, guilty of greed.
Yes, off to hell with a cheating old skinflint.
Well, I've never seen as much bloody rubbish in my entirety, Juju.
Come along, Mr. Irons. I'll show you around hell.
Next floor, hell. Going down.
I'm wasting me time here.
Oh, no, Mr. Irons. I think you'll find this quite enlightening.
You were telling me that hell just happens to be my bloody cellar now, are you, Juju? Do I look so daft or what?
Irons, you are a bitter and twisted man who lives in a bitter and twisted house. This house is your life, and therefore it is your death, your heaven, and your hell. Here is the uttermost limit of hell, the abode of souls to which the benefit of redemption cannot be applied. Perhaps like yours, Mr. Irons.
This pathetic woman's only act of kindness during a sinful life was to offer a tramp a half-rotten apple core. For this, she waits out eternity.
What's it like in here, love? Tick! Bastard! Tock! Oh, that's nice. Isn't it, Juju? Juju! 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 Don't leave me, Mr. Juju. I've already been left once before. My mother and... Well, this can't be a room in me house, 'cause there's no wall, mate.
You're quite right, Mr. Irons. We are nowhere near your house now. For unlike judgment and hell, there is no threat of you ending up in this wondrous place. You are certainly heading for Hades.
Who's this old gimmer, then?
This is Billy Mallinson, an old friend of your granddad's.
Hey, me and you were Grandad. We used to suck coal together down at the social club.
Me granddad? Is he up here, then? I never got chance to meet me granddad.
Ah, he's off learning universal truth. He has to be an ancient mollusk on a blue moon in abstract space for 2 million years. You see, you still have to pay recompense for your earthly sins. He shouldn't have gone tampering with that Mrs. Chadwick, her husband being at war and that. Any road, your grandma's here to keep her eye on him now.
Me grandma? I never knew me grandma. Or me mother and father. You see, I never knew the meaning of family life. I were dumped on a pile of rubble after me birth by me own bloody parents.
Ah, well, that's what you were told, lad. But sometimes truth is more complex. Your folks didn't know their house was built on old mine workings, and one day... That's why you live in Grandad's old house now. A fine-looking building, as I remember, just like your Grandad. Proud and upstanding. Trust you're keeping it in good condition, George.
Are my mother and father here?
Oh, aye. They'll be somewhere abouts learning this and that. Any road, would you like a drink? Good health, then. Cheers.
Oh, the supreme and majestic order of it all. Nice head, isn't it? I wonder what all that was supposed to have meant. Oh, I remember. I threatened to start a great war last night. Aye, but there's too much needless misery in this world. Any road, better get this place cleaned up. If I've got any chance of meeting with me folks up there, that is.